Opening week is finally upon us, and it promises to be a great one. This episode, I will talk about my pick for game of the week with two diehard fans, and I also will talk about a few matchups that I believe to be exciting. Finally, the season is here, y'all. Let's go. The chopping block starts now.
Yeah. Oh. It's like that, y'all. It's like that. Jam on it. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
All right, what's up, chopping block fans? So I want to talk about a few matchups for week one that I think that'll be really good. Even though it's week one, and I know that nobody knows what's going to happen or who's going to be good, who isn't going to be good, no matter how much people predict it. But like I said before, what do I know? I'm just a fan, so I'm coming to you from a fan's perspective. So I have a few. So first, we're going to start out with Baltimore at Kansas City. I can't miss that. It's champions, AFC Championship game. I already made my picks, and I told y'all, so it's Kansas City. But I feel like it's going to be a great matchup because it's just the history. You know what I mean? Like, things that have transpired over the years, Baltimore and Kansas City. And if I was them, I'd have a chip on my shoulder no matter what. Baltimore, of course, and Kansas City has a point to prove. So watch out for that game. So I have two more that I want to shine on y'all. I'm going to be biased on two of them. One of them is going to be the 49ers and the Jets. That's a Monday night football game. And I'm basing it on Aaron Rodgers having his first game back because he missed the whole season last year. And it's against the 49ers in San Francisco. So that's going to be a good one. I feel like Purdy should have a chip on his shoulder as well because, they haven't paid him and they're not really talking about him, but he went to the Super Bowl last year. So watch that game. And the other game, of course, is my Houston Texans versus the Colts. It's in Indianapolis in Lucas Oil Field, but it's time for people to see that C.J. Stroud wasn't a fluke last year, and the picks and acquisitions are really good, and we're going to dominate the AFC South. So shout out H-Town, shout out the Texans, and all the 32 teams and NFL players. 2024 NFL season is here. Let's watch some football, guys. We'll be back.
Are you a diehard football fan? Do you have a team that you would ride or die for? If so, you are invited to come chop it up with Chef Mike on The Chopping Block, the podcast where real fans talk real football. We're looking for NFL fanatics to represent their favorite team and contribute to our show by providing insightful and knowledgeable commentary. No gossip, no politics, just strictly football. If you would like to be a part of this diehard nation, visit our webpage at www.rjstudios.com and click on the original content tab. Then fill out and send the submission form, and a representative will contact you with the next steps. You'll be invited to a live recording in our Round Rock studio, or if you're out of the area, you can join us online. With only 32 teams in the league, slots will fill up fast. Don't miss out on your chance to chop it up with Chef Mike.
Welcome back, Chopping Block fans. I'm your host, Chef Mike. Today's episode will be on my pick for Game of the Week. Here to chop it up with me is my boy D.
What's up, man?
Welcome back, bro.
Appreciate you.
And a new diehard fan for the Chiefs, Nathan.
Good to be here.
Good to have you guys. All right, well, we're going to start. I want to open up to on our conversation to say that I don't like none one of these guys. In all due respect. The Ravens beat us twice, and the Chiefs have always beat us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start off with the Super Bowl champs, D, if you don't mind.
That's fine. That's fine.
Showing love to my producer, Ron, and to Nathan. Super Bowl champs, how you feel going into this game, the first game of the year? How do you feel about first game of the year first?
Well, with Andy Reid as our coach, I feel pretty strong about it. Anytime you give him time to coach, time to strategize, whether it's a bye, whether it's the first game of the season. Last year, I think against the Lions was an outlier, but generally speaking, like he comes in strong, and I feel really good about the game. I feel good about our season.
Yeah, y'all blessed to have a good coach, man. They sleep on Andy Reid for some stupid reason. I don't know why, but whatever. So okay, so D, I know how you feel about your Ravens. So speaking on like first game of the year, so this is my take, and I'll tell you in a second. So right now, how do you feel about first game of the year?
I wanted this.
Yeah, you want all
I wanted this. I wanted this. I mean, for me, it for the players, it don't mean too much.
Okay.
I think, it's the first game of the season. They're getting back to the swing of things. I think, we meet them down the stretch. When it really matters, that's when it counts the most. That's when it counts the most. The first game of the season, win or lose, and we take it, whatever happens. I think they're going to learn from this to know how to, if we meet them again in the AFC Championship game, we'll know how to handle it. Okay. So I'm looking forward to it.
My take on first game of the week of the year. You probably won't have the same players there and there when playoff time comes.
It's going to be changing.
Just in history, right? Just in history.
Yeah, it's going to be changing.
Okay, so my thing is, it's like a rivalry, bro.
It's starting to get there. Yeah.
AFC Championship game, AFC Championship game, AFC Championship game, and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry made a bold statement the other day. He said he didn't like the way that they lost the playoffs against the Chiefs, and it's his turn. What does that mean? What do you think that means, Nate?
Well, I think Derrick Henry wants to join a club that has the best running game in football, but that best running game in football hasn't got them over the.
Yeah.
It hasn't gotten them over that yet. So
statement, bro.
Maybe that's not where they need to improve in that running game.
Yeah. Right.
Somewhere else.
Well,
Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry.
Right.
He's going to run.
Stopping Lamar from running so much is probably the objective.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared about that Ravens offense because he don't have to run as much now. He can concentrate on throwing.
Yeah, it opens up the offense a lot.
And then it opens up for him to run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's kind of scary. But anyway, first game of the year, I was looking at it like, okay, it's Chiefs-Ravens. So it's big, period. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like it's not a division game, so that's what makes it special.
Yeah.
But it's like a division game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be hard hitting. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like I like Kansas City's odds. I mean, both quarterbacks are MVP.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? At the same time, you don't know your weapons yet.
Yeah.
This is what I'm worried about. Like the Ravens kind of know their weapons more than Kansas City because Kansas City lost. They was gifted Worthy, which is the fastest 40 time, right? I'm really a big Pacheco fan.
Me too.
Like I didn't know where he came from. My son had to put me on game. Like, oh wow.
Well, not to change the subject, but if you watched Carson Steele in the preseason. Talking about running game, two-headed monster and Pacheco and
where did he come from? Like, I didn't even know who that dude was.
Yeah.
Wow. See what I'm talking about? We talked about that.
Yeah. Blowing it up. That preseason, he looks like justice.
That is so crazy. Diamonds in the rough.
Right.
I'm excited about watching that. See
You
how much playing time he
bro.
gets in the first game.
Yeah.
But like you were saying,
he looked good.
We got to see him in a game.
Because if y'all get Pacheco's good, and you have another running back. Is it?
It's well, we picked up
Larry Carson. Is that a receiver?
Carson. No, that's Carson Steele, and then Carson Wentz is the backup quarterback.
No.
You're
Clyde.
thinking, Clyde.
Clyde Edwards.
Yeah.
So he came in hot with a lot of hype behind him, but over the years, I'm just
right.
fell off.
If y'all get a running game, like Mahomes gonna do his thing.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna open up to, and then so another point, y'all just signed back Juju Smith-Schuster.
That's right.
And they got Hollywood.
And they know each other a little bit. And then they got Hollywood, but they don't. They haven't bonded yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was going for as Flowers and like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Andrews.
I come for Andrews.
Yeah.
Like They don't talk about him much as tight end. They talk about Kelsey, but dog, Kittles, Andrews, Dalton Schultz, like Njoku, like that dude is a freak.
Yeah, he sleeps on.
Like, but I mean, if y'all get a running game to complement Mahomes, I mean, y'all already scary. I kind of feel like it'll be worse.
Well, and think about it. The receivers and the different, builds of the receivers. When you have Worthy, it's going to be he's small, but he's super fast. Yeah, he's going to be maybe like no one compares to Tyreek Hill.
Hollywood is small though.
Hollywood's small too, but then Juju, he's a
he brings it.
He's the one that's going to take the bruising hits and stay on the
He's
route.
a vet though in the system though, right?
Yeah. So with Rashee Rice, that I know he's going to probably face some time on, some disciplinary games, right? Suspensions. But with Rashee and Juju, and then bringing in Marquise Brown, the Hollywood into the mix. You got your Speedy and X-Worthy.
Take that back.
I'm super excited
I know
about
you
offense.
The only
Especially
thing
after last year.
as we seen with last year, of course you didn't know what to expect with the Chiefs.
Correct.
You just didn't know.
I mean, they won Super Bowl.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Nobody even thought they was going to go to the Super Bowl. And they wouldn't. At one point, we weren't even talking possibly missing the playoffs.
They talk about the freaking Cincinnati Bengals so much, bro. Oh my goodness.
So I mean,
y'all rivals.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, once they got to the playoffs, and they just started clicking at the right time. They just figured it out at the right time.
Oh, when you have Patrick Mahomes boy at the helm,
There's nothing you can do with that.
you cannot. And all you need is Kelsey. And I don't hate. Like I'm a football fan, right?
And he killed this.
But dude, Brady killed everybody with Gronkowski.
You're right. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Kelsey
it can
did
be
the same
done.
thing. Yeah.
It can be done. That's my whole problem with them not signing Purdy. Purdy and Kittles could be a killer combination on top of the receivers they have. But
Yeah.
it's not working out. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. So moving down the line, who do you, as a Kansas City Chiefs fan, a diehard Kansas City Chiefs fan, feel like is your, besides the Ravens, because y'all playing them first game, the ones you have to worry about the most? I mean, let's just be real. Like, you love your team, I love my team, you love your team. So you think about, okay, who's our problem? Defensive, offensively. Special teams kind of is a complementary part of it, so I'm going to say defensively and offensively.
Well, normally I would say I feel like I should say the Bengals because they're the team that beat us.
Right.
The AFC Championship.
Yeah.
But
that was one time, though.
It was one time.
Okay.
But it's when
It's win and go to the Super Bowl.
counts.
watching Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase just eat up. Our defense was not the defense we have right now.
Yeah.
But it's still Jamar Chase. It's still Joe Burrow. And they had that three-headed monster. And although they lost Tyler Boyd, they still got T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Right? And so they lost, they have a good coach. They've proven that when Joe Burrow is healthy, that's the team
That's the team to beat.
that I look at. When he is healthy and he's, on his game, which is sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. Yeah. So he seems to be fairly injury prone, but
Yeah.
when they're there, that's the team.
What's up with them not signing T. Higgins? Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we
Like, you lost Boyd, and you still got Higgins and Jamar, and you don't sign them?
It's not their.
Like, my Texans got Joe Mixon, so like, who else you going to lose?
Right.
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it shouldn't be the Bengals
Okay.
because their weapons are not like they used to be. I don't think.
Because now you can
it's-
pinpoint on T. Higgins and unhappy T. Higgins
Yeah.
and
Jamar Chase. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel that.
Yeah.
Like, the running game diminished a little bit. Defense not what it used to be. So, I mean, I feel that because they build up Joe Burrow so much. And I respect him.
Yeah.
Him being with his receiver that he was with LSU, like, you can't pay for that anyway.
Yeah.
You can't buy that. You can't plan that. Like, we was together in college, and now we're together in the pros. Like, it's a camaraderie, right?
Right.
Okay.
Can I change my answer real quick?
Hey, it's your Chiefs. Ron, you hear this?
I say the Bengals because
Okay.
it's you have that lingering
It
hey,
left
y'all
a
can
bad
relate
taste
to.
in your mouth. Yeah.
it's the Texans. It's the
Alright.
Texans.
I respect that.
After what they've done in this offseason, who they've signed, getting Joe Mixon, that's what made me think. Like, why am I
could've taken the other
why am I
person.
picking
They don't have nobody no more.
Bengals. Yeah, when C.J. Stroud. Anyway,
I'm gonna give you pressure about it.
I changed that to the Texans. I didn't say it first of all because last year, but you guys are. I expect huge improvement even from last year.
Improved from last year, right?
The Texans, and you were good last year.
Right. So did they ever feel like Patrick Mahomes was gonna have a slump his second year? I didn't really pay much attention to it. So they always talk about sophomore quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
And the sophomore slump. Was that ever a thing with Mahomes, or he always was?
I think he always was because his real sophomore year was his first starting year.
Correct, because he was
behind Alex Smith. Right? And so when he came in,
had
I think the last game of that season, his rookie season, and he lit it up, right? And we were all just, okay, we got it. We got our quarterback. And then he came in his sophomore year, and it was just, 50 touchdowns, something like that, something crazy.
Yeah, side on.
All right, right. I think we're good.
All right, diehard Raven fan, same question for you, but only thing I'm gonna put into yours, he won MVP that year. So I'm gonna omit that whole question. Okay, so y'all have a hell of a division.
Yeah.
Y'all have Pittsburgh Steelers, which I have major respect for. Tomlin and everything he's done, and just that Steel City stuff. Like, oh my God, T.J. Watt, bro. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. And then Cincinnati, like we talked about that, like the Bengals, they build them up so much, and they build them. And then the Browns had the number one ranked defense last year. They did. Even though we exposed them, I'll put that out there. You know what I mean? But they number one defense. Like you can't do nothing but fix and add on to that. Right. That dude Garrett is a freak of nature. He's a beast. So, who do you feel like is the Ravens' biggest opponent, like greatest challenge? Besides the Chiefs,
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I feel like it's gonna be Houston. I feel like Houston's going to be...
Granted, let me tell you... hold up, chopping block Mason. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't plan this. I'm biased. But I'm saying the Chiefs are at the table.
Yeah.
And they're the Super Bowl champions. So I want to give them they do. They will give them their flowers while they're doing.
Absolutely.
But this year going to be different.
Yeah, it's very, very different.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I wasn't interrupting. I didn't want them to think that I paid y'all.
Oh, you're good. Houston, I mean, from offense to defense, man, like...
Why they keep pulling on us, bro?
This is a whole different team.
It's a whole new year.
Like you look at the wide receivers, just offensive weapons that they have, and then defensively they got better. People sleep on, and that's another player that I wanted, Derek Stingley. He's gonna be a problem.
You wanted Stingley.
I wanted Stingley.
Him and Hamilton. Ooh.
He's a problem. Like defensively.
You see how big he got?
Man, that defense is, I mean, from the front seven to the secondary, legit problem.
I can talk about them all day.
All day.
All day. So hard because no, for real. Yeah. Like the Ravens and the Chiefs have set the standard.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like the Chiefs are winning Super Bowls. Yeah. Plus they have a great quarterback.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter who the receivers are. Y'all lost Tyreek. I say, they gonna slack. No. How? Like Juju came over, boom, and then knocked Juju back. And Hollywood Brown is a really good receiver. Word they gonna take the top off everybody. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah. You know, and I forgot about that. So I was like, y'all got some receivers too. Yeah. And on top of Kelsey, like I can't forget him. Like I'm kind of messed up about the Taylor Swift stuff, but like you know what I'm saying. But the Ravens, like Lamar, he just won MVP. His second MVP. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. And I know he want to go to the championship, and I know that's probably the bad taste in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I know it's the Chiefs. So I know every time he played the Chiefs, he played it down. They asked him the other day, like, you playing the Chiefs in the first game? So, like, it's like a revenge game. He said, every time I get on the field, it's a revenge game. Stop giving me that.
It's a revenge
let's be real. Let's be, don't be a grown man.
They stopped you from getting to where you want to be.
That's why Derrick Henry coming there is... That's scary, bro.
It is.
Because now they can run the option.
They run.
Now they can run the veer. They can do college style if they want to.
And then you still got to think about Andrews and now Likely, who showed out last year. You put them two together.
Flowers
it opens up, and people sleep on them. I even, as a Raven fan, had slept on them. If he can stay healthy,
boy is good, man.
Rashad Bateman is another problem.
Where did he come from?
Minnesota. He went to college in Minnesota, and they showed clips last year.
Than all of them.
Yeah, he showed clips last year of the AFC Championship game where he got open a few times. Lamar just didn't see him.
I think he had 1,000 yards.
He was short. He was
Really?
short. Yeah, he was like seven, almost 800 yards. Yeah. Yeah, but that's another. I mean, he's just not a focal point in the offense. But
Right.
if you
But
put him,
you forget about him. The same way I felt about my team. Yeah, like I don't understand. So AFC, in my eyes, has always been like the standard for football. Back in the day, the Cowboys, the 49ers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bears for a little
The
bit.
Bears for a little bit, the Giants for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay.
right. Yeah,
But everybody kind of quiet now.
yeah.
You know, everybody's kind of rebuilding.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm picking it to be Eagles, Lions, NFC Championship game. Because the Lions, they proved some stuff to me last year.
Yeah.
I hope they're there. They deserve to be
They
there.
deserve to be there, and I'm down with coaches that used to be players.
Right.
Off
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like they used to be players, like starting out with Harbaugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his brother back. Like I would
Yeah.
think that probably his biggest game on the list. Y'all got Chargers this year?
Yeah, we got the Chargers this
Ooh,
year.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be a good game. His brother against brother.
Yep.
Last time he slapped his hand. So I appreciate that because everybody pulling on my Texans. So I'm gonna chime in about the Texans, even though I know the child is the game of the week. Like I don't understand. I just never understood in football, right? Like how do you base? Caleb Williams is gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
But we ain't seen this dude play
Right.
against grown men yet.
Yeah.
True.
But you playing against, I'm big and I'm fast. I mean, in his defense, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Swift. He got some good people.
Yeah.
And then their defense was like coming up.
Already,
Wouldn't it have been
yeah.
nice if Justin Fields could have got some of that?
I'll keep saying that. I keep saying that.
Chicago fans are
Yeah.
the same thing.
I keep saying that. Right.
Fields will be on the field about 6 weeks.
Right.
Russell.
But
I said,
why did
y'all
you?
keep hating on Russell. Russell
You
gonna
could have
make
gave
it
him the
through
same
year.
thing you gave Caleb Williams.
Yes, bro. Same head coach.
Yeah.
But see, that head coach is scared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
You know how we get on the hot seat?
Yeah.
Let's get him. Let's get him.
Right.
Let's do it now.
Yeah.
Fields kind of got pulled on, bro.
Yeah.
for
He did.
4 years.
He
man.
did. He definitely did. Yeah.
That's what's exciting before the season too, because you look at all these teams, everything, the whole offseason, and man, you look at Derrick Henry with the Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's going to be scary.
Swift went to the Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bears.
Saquon Barkley
To the Eagles. Right.
Joe
Yeah,
Mixon to the
yeah.
Texans.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
wide receivers are for Kansas City now. It's like,
Yeah.
are we gonna light it up like we did 2-3
Right,
years
right,
ago on the
right,
offense?
Yeah, our defense. Like I
Because
said,
we got a
give y'all props.
defense now too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
give y'all props. Our defense is way better than
Yeah.
ever been.
Yeah.
That one Super Bowl without good defense, like y'all got good defense.
yeah, real.
Like
It's,
real good. I ain't hating on Snead, but I mean,
Yeah.
y'all losing him. That really wasn't a
our
big
defense.
thing.
Now we're not losing much.
Not
Overall,
much
as
at all.
defense.
Not much at all. Y'all got a rookie cornerback now, probably start. Like we got a rookie cornerback that'll start. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's okay. Like learning curve, right?
Yeah,
Senior
absolutely.
did good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then second year he lit it up.
He lit it up.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
got a chip on his shoulder from Sauce.
Yeah.
Them picking
Yeah.
Sauce for
Right.
him.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, y'all
yeah.
gonna pick him? Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
yeah.
ball out.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like all these great teams, especially in the AFC,
Got no
some of them
regret.
got to lose.
Yeah.
Miami, Buffalo,
Yeah.
Indianapolis, Texans,
have a
Ravens,
question
Bengals.
about- yeah.
Some of these teams are going to lose.
Yeah.
I have a question about Miami to both of y'all. So, Miami's a big thing.
Yeah.
The 70-point game last year. Yeah, I got to talk about it.
Yeah.
But so they signed Odell Beckham, right? Now they're like, the Dolphins are going to be one of the teams to beat. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the Dolphins?
Good team. Good team. I'm still not high. I can't get on the hype train.
Me neither.
I can't get on the hype train.
Like, I don't even care about them guys. To be honest. What do you feel? Like, you think that y'all can hang with y'all? Like, with all that? Because they have weapons. They have five.
Oh, man, they've got
offensive.
great offense.
Oh yeah.
Offense.
Great
I'm not talking about
offensive
defense. Defense, they are dumps and juice. I'm gonna put that.
But
out.
here's the thing, Tua's a really good quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He's a really good
What's
quarterback.
a good system?
But as far as that's going to take you, I think, in the playoffs, it's only going to take you so far.
So far, yeah.
You have to have a quarterback that when, things go awry or what have you, that quarterback has got to make plays.
Yeah.
The quarterback, not the receiver, not the running back. The quarterback has to
Gotta be
make
able
the
to
plays.
see over the line.
I haven't been. Yeah, there you go.
Like Murray.
Exactly.
That's
So that's
about those guys. Bro.
Yeah.
They're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Bryce Young. Like, if you got to roll out all the time, like, bro, there's people out there waiting
Yeah.
to hurt you. Yeah. And Chopper Block fans, I'm going to apologize one more time. I'm sorry that I asked the Chiefs about the Dolphins. After that like, for real, bro. Like, as I'm sitting here listening to them, like, oh, crap. I'm thinking about the snow.
It was snowy. It was snowy.
Right.
What are you going to do?
Even Tyreek couldn't do anything. He was used to it. Like, he
right,
couldn't do
exactly.
nothing.
Exactly.
Say it's crazy. I want to talk about something off the books, but like the first game of the year is Jacksonville and Miami. That's a Florida game. Like, who loses in that game? And they're in Miami. Like, who loses? Who
Nobody.
cares?
Right. Nobody.
Have you been to Miami before?
I have not.
You been to
Been to
Florida?
Florida.
Been to
never
Florida.
Miami.
Yeah, been to Florida.
Okay. Well, it's a beautiful place.
Oh yeah.
I've heard.
Very beautiful place.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So, besides the Ravens and the Chiefs, I really can't ask this dude. Because, Super Bowl, right? Like, God, no.
2 of them in a row, to be exact.
Give me a pick. Give me... I can't ask y'all, bro.
You just want us to say the Texans.
I
know what you-
No. I don't want nobody to... Hey, I repeat, I don't want nobody to say the Texans. We beat everybody, I'm done. We'll have another meeting.
Yeah, oh
And
yeah.
I'll be like, I love y'all. But defensively, what improvements did y'all make that you think is going to help y'all beat the Chiefs?
Defensively, I think the biggest thing, we just got younger.
Okay.
We got younger.
Okay.
I think we need to get younger. We definitely needed to get that corner and the safety.
Shooter, right?
Linebacker, with Patrick Queen gone, we got Trent Simpson. I don't even want to talk about Patrick.
I know.
Yeah. But defensively, I feel like we did pretty good, just getting younger.
Okay.
We did get Eddie Jackson a couple weeks ago, so we signed him. Him and Roquan, used to play together, as well as Marlon Humphrey when they went to Alabama. So we got some guys that have the leadership ability, but we still got young guys that we can just kind of homegrown and get them up to par.
I like when guys play together before, because
yeah.
Whether they like it or not, these guys know each other.
Right.
And they don't go away.
Nah.
Like, you play with somebody, like, you learn people's tendencies when you start playing with somebody, and it helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all defense got better, right?
Yeah.
And the offense got better. So what do you see Pat Mahomes airing it out more because of Worthy?
I think you're going to see a lot more over the top throws than you did last year. A lot less, dink and dunking.
Okay.
He's going to have threats in the receiver positions. They're going to spread the field a little bit. It's going to open up for Kelsey. It's going to open up for a running game, and vice versa are going to complement each other. So just by having
Needs
those,
to, though. Yeah.
and just by having Hollywood Brown, just by having Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice, we get all
Hollywood
three of
Brown's a
them.
speedster too, right? Kind of.
Rice,
No, Hollywood.
Hollywood, he's
Yeah, he kind of opens up too. Yeah.
So you got two of those players that between those two that can really
And then all
Bring
Phil
it deep,
Kelsey
yeah.
open. As long as he don't do what he did in the preseason. You saw that? That play? When he supposed to go to the flat?
Oh yeah.
And then
He
Patrick
went
did
inside.
this.
Yeah.
He just like flicked the ball to him. He went off on him. He's like, oh. Yeah.
But Kelsey's going to be Kelsey and Mahomes going to be Mahomes, and they've got that tandem going
That's
on.
like
They're going to have
Brady
that.
going, like, ain't nothing.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
But
They'll get
they're-
over it.
and so seeing that, but then seeing our defense grow
That's
too. Because,
impressive, bro.
so people forget. I think like Nick Bolton is one of the best linebackers in the league.
Yeah.
He's so good. He
underrated.
was injured almost all last season.
But he
Right.
underrated
they
like
brought-
he's been good, though.
Yeah, he's been good. But now, so they brought over Drew Tranquil, who played all last year.
Tranquill.
So you've got Nick Bolton and Tranquil as linebackers. Chris
Both will
Jones.
be in the lineup.
So yeah, we lost Snead.
Right.
It's going to be a little bit of a drop off, but the rest of that front is going to be even
That's what-
better
yeah,
than
the
it was
linebackers,
last
that's
year.
D-line. Yeah,
Even
yeah,
better
that's
than it
what-
was
that's what y'all
last
gonna
year.
eat at, for sure. I agree. I totally agree. That's what's up. That's what's up, fellas. Okay, so you have I want to start with the Ravens because they wins in the Super Bowl, so I can't touch them. Besides the Ravens? What do you think of? Like, could you give me a Super Bowl prediction?
beside the Ravens.
Well, you can put them in there. I picked two. So last week, I don't know if you watched my episode last week, but I picked 2 Super Bowl. I picked a football pick, which was Chiefs Eagles.
Okay.
Because Saquon Barkley, bro, like Eagles,
Yeah, that changes. Yeah.
Well, it makes me mad. Like all that talent.
Yeah.
And they had the best running game in the league, and now they got one of the best running backs.
Yeah. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
And then my second pick, of course, was my Texans against the Lions.
Okay.
So I did a fan pick and I did an NFL pick.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my fan. I'm gonna do my fan pick. My boys in Detroit. That's who I think should have went to the Super Bowl last year. So I think this year could be that NFL pick.
I know.
If my boys weren't there, if my boys ain't there, I'm gonna do a split between either Houston or the Chiefs.
It's crazy. They saying that we're gonna be in the AFC Championship.
I can see Houston or the Chiefs going.
I would like to see Mahomes Stroud go toe to toe like that. And
Yeah.
Then it be a defensive
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
we talked about that.
Yeah.
The back in the day, the Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
9-3
A chess
game,
match. You're right. It's a
12-9.
straight chess
All right,
match.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be biased. But you gotta give me an NFL pick and a fan pick.
My fan pick is easy. It's Chiefs Lions.
Okay.
Yeah, Chiefs Lions. My NFL pick is tough.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good teams out there, bro. It's a lot of good teams.
Probably gonna go.
Because then we both sit at the table with you, so it's all
I
good.
know. That's why I'm looking down at these helmets.
He's like, oh. You need to turn around and look that way.
My NFL pick is gonna be Eagles. Probably Ravens.
Eagles, Ravens. That's a good game, bro.
Only because Ravens are in the AFC Championship last year. So they've been there. They've
Yeah.
MVP. So I can't hate on people because like
it won't happen because the Chiefs will be there. But
that's what I like. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
Right.
Thanks for coming and chopping it up with me.
of course,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always open. I'm gonna have the Chiefs and the Ravens on another game of the week that I pick throughout the year, so I'll be in touch with you guys.
Okay.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it,
Pleasure,
man.
bro. It's been a
Yeah,
pleasure.
thanks for having me. This is great.
Jam on it. Get back.